Hey everyone, welcome back to Coin Spyder. Today's episode is going to blow your mind because we're uncovering the story of a small, ordinary-looking Malaysian coin that shocked collectors around the world. The 1990 Malaysia 20 sen coin. Yes, the one most people still have in their old drawers. You might not believe it, but some rare versions of this exact coin have crossed the 243,700 USD mark in private auctions. That's right, a small 20 sen coin that once bought a drink, now worth more than a luxury house. Stay tuned till the end, because today I'll reveal how that happened, which auctions made headlines, and how you can check whether your 20 sen coin might be one of the rarest in Malaysia. Let's dive in. Have you ever wondered if the coins in your wallet could change your life? We often ignore those old coins lying around, but the truth is, history hides in small things. And the 1990 Malaysia 20 sen coin is one of those coins with a secret story behind it. It was minted by Bank Negara Malaysia, back when coin production was still full of handcrafted details and cultural pride. One side of this coin shows a beautiful hibiscus flower, Malaysia's national flower, symbolizing unity, courage, and grace. But flip it over and you'll find something that makes this coin truly unique. A traditional fruit container, beautifully engraved, representing Malaysia's rich heritage and prosperity. This design wasn't random. It was part of Malaysia's second coin series, released between 1989 and 2011, to showcase national identity and art. And yet, among millions minted in 1990, just a handful turned out to be extraordinary. The hidden rarity. Let me tell you why this small coin has created such massive buzz among collectors. In 1990, the Royal Mint produced thousands of these coins, but due to slight variations in dies, minting pressure, and design alignment, some coins came out different. Now, if you know anything about coin collecting, you know this. A small minting error, even a tiny one, can turn a normal coin into a treasure. Some 1990 to 20 sen coins were found with off-center strikes, double die errors, thicker rim edges, and even a faint or missing design detail. These are the kinds of coins that collectors dream of finding. In global coin markets, error coins and first strike specimens often sell for unbelievable amounts, and Malaysia is no exception. That's why rare examples of this very coin have reached auction prices beyond 243,700 US dollars. Not for every coin, but for those ultra-rare mint error or uncirculated pieces. The story that shocked collectors. Let me share a story that spread like wildfire among Malaysian collectors. A man from Penang was going through his late father's old coin box. Inside, he found a small pile of coins, including a shiny 1990 20 sen piece. At first, he thought it was just a normal coin, but something about it caught his eye. The rim looked thicker, and the engraving was slightly off-center. He took it to a numismatic expert in Kuala Lumpur for verification. After weeks of examination and grading, it was confirmed. His coin had a rare minting anomaly, one that made it almost one of a kind. Months later, that coin appeared in an online auction, and when bidding started, no one expected what happened next. Collectors from Singapore, Hong Kong, and even the UK joined the live auction. The price kept climbing. $10,000, $25,000, $80,000, until finally the hammer dropped at over 243,700 US dollars. Imagine that, a small Malaysian coin becoming a global collector's gem. Stories like this are why numismatics, the study of coins, is such a fascinating world. Understanding coin value. Now let's talk about how these values are determined. A coin's value doesn't come from its face value. It comes from rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. For the 1992 coin, most are worth only a few cents. Coins in uncirculated condition, shiny, no scratches, can fetch $5 to $20 USD. But coins with minting errors or proof-like strikes, those are the ones that explode in value. Collectors call this the condition pyramid. At the bottom are common coins. At the top, extremely rare specimens that collectors fight over. So yes, that massive $43,700 sale wasn't for just any coin. It was for one that met the highest grade of rarity and preservation. Still, this doesn't mean your coin isn't valuable. You never know what's hiding until you look closely. The auction scene in Malaysia. Right now, Malaysia is witnessing a coin auction boom. There are live auctions, online bidding events, and private collector meetups happening almost every week. In fact, the auction season is active right now. Here are some of the most trusted auction platforms and venues where Malaysian coins, including the 1990 20 sen, have been traded. MNP Auctioneers, Malaysia Numismatic Publications. One of Malaysia's most respected numismatic houses, Trigonometric SDN BHD, based in Kuala Lumpur, known for professional coin grading and major auction events. Leong Coins Auction House, famous for listing rare Malaysian and Singaporean coins. Bank Negara Malaysia Museum and Art Gallery occasionally host coin exhibitions and valuation events. So yes, there are real, legitimate places in Malaysia where coins are being auctioned for serious money. Coin Spyder's mission and research. And here's where I come in. As your host from Coin Spyder, I've been tracking these auction trends every single day. Every morning, I check which Malaysian coins were sold, what prices they reached, and what patterns are emerging in the collector market. And guess what? The demand for old Malaysian coins is growing fast. Prices are climbing almost daily, especially for coins from the 1960s to the early 1990s. In the past few months alone, rare Malaysian coins have sold for unbelievable amounts. And each new auction sets a higher benchmark. That's why from now on, I'll be bringing you daily updates on Malaysia's coin auctions. Right here on Coin Spyder, you'll know which coins are trending, what prices they're hitting, and where to sell your coins safely if you have one worth keeping. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because we're entering a golden era for coin collectors in Malaysia. Now let me ask you something. Have you checked your old coins lately? Maybe there's a box at home or a drawer full of loose change. Somewhere in there might be a coin that's been waiting to tell its story for decades. It could be a 1990 20 sen coin, just like the one we're talking about today. It might look ordinary, but maybe it has that one small difference. A slightly thicker rim, a lighter engraving, or even a mint mark variation. That tiny difference could be the key to something big. So here's what I want you to do. Take a look at your old coins. If you find any 20 sen coins from 1990, inspect them closely under light. And if you notice anything unusual, comment below. I read all your comments personally. If your coin looks special, I might even feature it in my next video. And yes, right now, auctions are active across Malaysia. If you're serious about selling, drop a comment saying, I have a 20 sen 1990 coin, and I'll guide you to the best auction houses to contact. Before we move on, I want to be clear and transparent. Not every 1992 0-cent coin is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The $243,700 figure represents a record sale for a rare, high-grade, or error coin version. Most regular coins have lower market values, usually between a few cents and a few dollars. So this video is not financial advice. It's an educational guide to help you understand how coin values work and how to safely research or sell them in proper Malaysian auctions. Always get your coins verified by licensed numismatic experts or professional grading services before selling. You know, coins are small pieces of history. They carry stories of people, places, and times we've forgotten. Every scratch, every mark tells you something about where it's been. That's why I love making these videos, because sometimes something as tiny as a 20 sen coin can remind us that value isn't always about money. It's about connection, culture, and discovery. Still, when that discovery leads to a life-changing auction, it's hard not to feel amazed, right? So whether your coin is worth $2 or $200,000, it's part of Malaysia's story, and that's worth celebrating. So coin lovers, now it's your turn. If you enjoyed this story, don't let it end here. Hit that like button right now. Drop a comment telling me what coins you have or want to learn about next. Subscribe to Coin Spyder because starting today, I'll be updating you daily with real auction prices, hidden rare finds, and true collector stories from Malaysia. And don't forget to share this video You might help someone discover a hidden treasure at home. Remember, treasure isn't always buried underground. Sometimes it's right there in your pocket, waiting to be noticed. This is Coin Spyder, your daily guide into the world of rare coins. Signing off for now. Stay curious, stay lucky, and always keep your eyes on the small details. Because the next big treasure might just be in your hands.